Hello everyone, 안녕하세요. This is topic number 10, verbs. Here are some of the verbs to study. Hada, to do. Gada, to go. Oda, to come. Mashida, to drink. Mokda, to eat. Juda, to give. Mannada, to meet. Gidarida, to wait. Boda, to watch. Jokda, to write down. Garuchida, to teach. Gongbuhada, to study. Saranghada, to love. Jowahada, to like. Sada, to buy. Palda, to sell. Itda, to have. Opda, not to have or to not have. Alda, to know. Moruda, to not know. Of course, there are more verbs, but we can start with this 20. Remember these two forms, two verb forms. Dictionary form is the form of the verb that is normally seen in dictionaries and translator apps. If you use Google Translate, you will usually see the dictionary form. And verb stem. The verb stem is the form of the verb commonly used in verb conjugation. It's part of the step. Of course, there are more forms. There are other forms. However, these are the two basic forms. The dictionary form always ends in da. If you look at the first slide or the first examples, you see all of them have da ending. That's common. And they all have two. So, Oda, to come. Mashida, to drink. Mokda, to eat. Juda, to give. Gada, to go. They all end in da. To get the verb stem, you just need to remove da from the dictionary form. So the Oda becomes O. The Mashida becomes Mashi. Mokda becomes Mok. Juda becomes Ju. Gada becomes Ga. So just remove the, it becomes verb stem. As simple as that. So those are the two forms, dictionary form and verb stem. Now we go to present tense conjugation, the simple present. I do. There are three forms of present tense that we will study. First is the formal form. Second is the polite form. Third is the casual form. For the formal form, these are the rules for the formal form. Number one, get the verb stem. How do you get the verb stem? You remove the. Number two, check the ending of the verb stem. If the verb stem ends in a vowel, you just add nida. Nida. I will show that later. It's hard to pronounce this without a vowel, but it's binida for now. If the verb stem ends in a consonant, then add subnida. So check vowel, binida, consonant, subnida. Example. Okay, let's say our dictionary form verb is saranghada. Saranghada is to love. We get the verb stem. That's step number one, verb stem. Sarangha. We remove the, it becomes sarangha. Check the ending. Ha is vowel ending. Knowing that it's a vowel ending, follow this rule. If the verb stem ends in a vowel, then add p, nida. So you put the B character under the vowel. Because this is vowel ending, it has space under. So you put the B character under, then nida. So the present formal form becomes saranghabnida. Now another example. Dictionary form, mokda, to eat. Verb stem, remove the, it becomes mok. Ga character, consonant ending. We follow this rule. if the verb stem ends in a consonant, then add subnida. So following that rule, it becomes mok subnida. So mok subnida after following this rule because of the consonant ending. So that's formal. Just check if it's consonant ending or vowel ending. Next, we go to present tense polite form. Present tense polite form has more rules, but these are the basic rules. Number one, if the verb ends in hada, change it to heyo. So the hada part or the hada ending or hada, change hada to heyo. Number two, if the verb does not end in hada, you get the verb stem. Check the verb stem. If the last vowel is o or a, then add ayo. If the last vowel is not o or a, then add oyo. Take note, it's last vowel. It doesn't say last character. It's possible that you can have a consonant ending, but the last vowel is the one that you check. Check the last vowel, not the last character. The last vowel. Okay, example of rule number one. Rule number one says, if the verb ends in hada, change it to heyo. Let's go back to our example, sarang hada. Dictionary form, sarang hada. According to the rule, change the hada to heyo. So change hada to heyo. The hada here becomes heyo. So the present polite form becomes sarang heyo. Sarang heyo. So from sarang hada to heyo becomes sarang heyo. Example of Rule 2a. Rule 2a says, if the verb does not end in hada, then get the verb stem. If the last vowel is o or a, then add ayo. So let's use palda to sell. Dictionary form, palda. It doesn't end in hada, so get the verb stem. The verb stem is pal. Check the last vowel. If the last vowel is o or a, then add ayo. Pal, a. This is the vowel, the only vowel, so therefore that's the last vowel, a. It fits or it suits this rule. It qualifies. So therefore, the present polite form is palayo. You add ayo according to this rule. Example of Rule 2b. Rule 2b, if the verb does not end in hada, then get the verb stem. If the last vowel is not o or a, then add oyo. Let's use mokda, to eat. Mokda, not in hada, get the verb stem. Verb stem, mok. Last vowel, check the last vowel, o. O is our last vowel. In fact, it's the only vowel. It is not o or a. It's o. Since it is not o or a, we add oyo. So therefore, the present polite form becomes mogoyo. For further explanation and more specific examples, please refer to the PDF file that came with this PPT. The PDF file provides a more detailed explanation, including special cases of present polite conjugation. There are special cases here. This is just the basic in the PPT format. Please refer to the PDF file. Please read it so that you can understand other cases as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the discussion board in UST Blackboard. Okay, now let's go to casual form. For the casual form, it's just like the polite form. In fact, the steps and the rules are practically the same. Remember, if the verb ends in hada, change it to he. Instead of heyo, we just change it to he. If the verb does not end in hada, get the verb stem. Last vowel is o or a, add a. Last vowel is not o or a, then add o. Does this look familiar? Yes, it is similar to the polite form rules. The only difference is, For the polite form, there's yo. And for the casual, there's no yo. That's it. So, the easier way, method B, just follow method B. Get the present tense polite form, remove yo. That's the easiest way. Since you already know how to get the present tense polite form, after getting it, just remove yo. That's your casual form. Easy peasy. Examples. Present polite has yo. Present casual doesn't have yo. Sarangheyo becomes saranghe. Palayo becomes pala. Mogoyo becomes mogo. Just remove yo. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's it. I hope you learned something here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you. Kamsahamnida.